Hey, this is Vashon from Global Social Media Marketing. Today we'll be discussing search engine optimization, also known as SEO. Yoast SEO is the #1 WordPress SEO plugin because it helps your site get more visitors from Google and Bing, while also attracting more visitors from social media platforms and increasing reader engagement. As you'll see in the video, having all of these lights green allows your site to perform better in search engine algorithms such as Google. We're going to get started. This will be the article that we will be reviewing today on Global Social Media's website. This is the back end of our WordPress website. So this article is called Delivering Facebook Ads That Win. So to get to this kind of interface, if you're new to WordPress, you would just go to your login, use your username and password. I've already logged in, so I don't need this browser. So getting started with this article for SEO Yoast, you'll come down to the end of your article. So the Global Social Media website has over 400 articles, and so we've had myself and then now our content writer has gone through and made changes to these, and so we have a couple articles that are SEO ready. So this one, as you can see, is perfect. 13 lights green means the article is best optimized for SEO Yoast plugin. About links are links from your website to other websites. So basically, from our website, we want to have other websites that are mentioned in the article that we hyperlink outwards. Moving on to internal links. So I bet you guys can guess that basically what these are the links that are linked from a website to our website, so on a separate web page, and this has to be a different web page than your initial overall WordPress website, but on other pages we are linked in some form in their context. We are linked with this specific article here that we have. So on other pages, so that means we'd have to go out and make sure we do some good marketing and having other web pages recognize that we have reputable stuff on our website. Moving forward, key phrase in introduction. So the key phrase that I have here is delivering Facebook ads that win. You'll see that here in the focus key phrase. But yes, keyword phrase at the introduction is making sure that the key phrase is at the top of the initial first paragraph in the article. Key phrase length is good, so it will tell you how long it should be. Okay, moving along to key phrase density. So basically it tells us right here the focus key phrase was found 3 times. I'm pretty sure for most articles, if not all, about 3 times repeated in the article is a good amount. The meta description is a short piece of text that gives search engines and visitors a sort of summary of what the post is about. In terms of key phrase and meta description, so that would be up here. So this is what you'll see whenever you search on Facebook for this specific article. This is the stuff that will come up underneath the actual title of the web page. So we can do that search real quick here. And I'll just search global social, or let's go to Google first and then search global social media marketing. And I'm just doing this just to show you guys what exactly the meta description is. So it would be these words here. And so for this specific article, we have it here. And so you want these to be somewhat related basically to the article. So we have delivering Facebook ads that win, that's our key phrase. Following that is the meta description length, which is basically this bar right here. If it's green, it doesn't have to be all the way to the very end, but once it hits green, that means you're good to go in terms of the lights being checked off. But you can add however much you want as long as you've gotten the bar to be green. So I'll show you guys what it looks like if it's not enough words. And it'll go down to orange. And that would be the same for the SEO title that we'll get to. Previously used key phrase. So from here, you can see that this is just one post of several posts that we have. This one, the other example article, is from that post section. But we have several different articles, like I said, over 400 articles on the website that are divided into different categories. And so basically what the previously used key phrase does is make sure that we're not constantly using the same key phrase or keyword when making articles, or so we're not repeating ourselves or repeating our content by creating new articles with the same kind of focus. Okay, so as we move into image all attributes, this one is kind of confusing to explain, but I think demonstrating it will be a lot easier. I've clicked into the link here that we can go through after I've shown you guys the example. Basically what the image all attributes does is for screen readers, for users that aren't able to actually see, they use a screen reader. So for this article example, we used an image of paint and wood flooring, and within the meta description, we would describe the physical attributes in the image. For example, I've described this blog article image as Gregory's Paint and Flooring. Described here in the link for image all attributes. The keyword in image all attributes checks if there are images in your post and whether these images have an alt text with the key phrase. By adding an alt text, you provide users of screen readers and search engines with a textual description of what's on the image. This improves accessibility and your chance of ranking in image search. So it definitely does help in terms of Google searches and Google's algorithm to better understand what your article is talking about if your image itself has a description of what the image is. So if you go to Google and search the exact words for the alternative text, it should populate as one of the top results, if not the top result. We will now talk about the text length, which is pretty self-explanatory. Our article here has about 1,100 words. I think it describes to us what a good article length should be in this link, but yes, here we go. Here on screen you can see the ideal lengths for the types of articles. So if the articles are too short in length, it may be considered to be worth little to no value by search engines. Having the typical cornerstone articles around 900 words or greater will allow search engines to easily identify the type of content presented, especially if it is optimized for your key phrases. Key phrase in the title. And here it gives a good description. The exact match of the key phrase appears at the beginning of the SEO title. So that's basically this right here. It wants the key phrase that we've noted to be the SEO title as well. And so as you can see, we've added on a bit more just to make sure we have our readers understand the full scope of the article. So moving forward, we'll talk about the SEO title width, which it's really just talking about this right here. I think you can make a variation of what this is. We'll go in and read about exactly what the SEO title width means. So your SEO title will be visible to people who are not on your website yet. It will be shown to people on the search engine's result pages as the title of your snippet, and it can therefore be different from the title of your poster page. So we've kept it the same here. We didn't insert a different version of what our SEO title would be for when people hover over it on Google or search in any other search engine. Key phrase in the slug. More than half of your key phrase appears in the slug, so that's a good thing. The slug is right here, which we can click into it and read more about it. I've just always made sure that I know to have the focus key phrase divided up in the slug as shown here, which is good practice. We can click into it just to make sure we know exactly what it's talking about. So the key phrase in Slug assessment checks if and how you have used your focus key phrase in your URL. Your article or page should live on an easy to remember, focused, and SEO friendly URL. To improve Slug, the Slug part of your URL, Yoast SEO checks how you've fitted in your main focus key phrase and makes suggestions to improve it. So this is basically to make sure that your URL is presented in a clean fashion that kind of describes what the article will be talking about, hence the use of the focus key phrase as the slug. Thanks guys for watching. That's how you optimize your blog articles to comply with SEO Yoast. We'll see you guys next time, and don't forget to like and subscribe.